Hi, I'm Julie, and this is a general biology video about cells, eukaryotic plant cells specifically. So what is a eukaryotic cell? So there are two major types of cells. There's prokaryotic and eukaryotic. So prokaryotic cells are single-celled organisms with no nucleus. Eukaryotic cells have a nucleus. So a eukaryote can be four different groups: plants, animals, fungus, fungi, and protists. So we are going to tour a plant cell in this video. So a plant cell is very similar to an animal cell. Many of the same organelles. There's the nucleus, where the DNA is held. Let me get my pen. There's the nucleus in here, where there's DNA. There's also the rough endoplasmic reticulum, where protein is synthesized. There's the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, where the lipids are synthesized. And we know that inside the rough ER, that's where the protein is folded up into a three-dimensional shape. And our protein is transported in a transportation vesicle to the Golgi apparatus. Lipids too, lipids from the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, they're transported as well. Oops, let's see. I guess that was, okay, this is smooth. Rough is where there's the ribosomes. So here are the ribosomes. There's ribosomes that are loose in the cytoplasm, and then there's ribosomes that are attached to the rough ER. And then our protein can be packaged up and become a tool that's used inside the cell. And with a transportation vesicle can be transported anywhere in the cell. And it can also be transported outside of the cell. So many of the same organelles as in an animal cell. One major difference is a cell wall. So a plant has a cell wall, and it's a structure that gives the cell its strength. There's another structure in a plant called a central vacuole, and that vacuole gets filled with water, and it allows the plant to have a turgid pressure. Make sure I'm spelling that right. Let's see. So the pressure against the vacuole that's filled with water presses up against the cell wall, allowing the cell and the plant to be able to stand up. That's why if you don't water your plant, it starts to wilt. It's because this water inside the vacuole starts to disappear and makes the plant wilt. So, differences, we've got the central vacuole and the cell wall. So the other major difference is the chloroplast. Plants have chloroplasts. So where do we get the energy? Where do the cells get the energy to do all these functions, to make proteins? It comes from chloroplasts. So chloroplasts capture solar energy. Capture solar energy from the sun. Let's say that this is a sun right here. Oh boy, that's a pretty interesting sun. Okay. Here's our sun. So the chloroplast captures this energy from the sun and turns it into sugar. This sugar can't actually be used in the cell as it is for energy. So that sugar then needs to be taken to the mitochondria, which will transform that sugar into an ATP molecule. And this is the currency of the cell. All of these organelles can use ATP to perform their to gain the energy to perform their functions. Maybe like a battery. It's producing the batteries that can be plugged in to all of these organelles to perform their functions that they need to do to keep this cell alive. Okay. So here is a photograph of a plant cell looking through a light microscope. And in this you can see, I'll get my pen, okay. So you can see here is the cell wall. And this plant cell has not been dyed with any dye. These structures right here are chloroplasts, and they are green because of the green pigment inside of the chloroplasts. Okay, so that's the tour of plant cell. I hope you found that interesting. Thank you.